Hello everybody. This is a tutorial on how to do Silver Surfer in Rando. First things first, I'm going to show the trick without really explaining what's happening, and we'll explain it afterwards. This is a method of doing Pyramid Fairy and Pyramid Ledge with only the mirror, which is in logic in OWG. You don't even need the pearl. Although this specific method of getting there is not really the logical way to do it. You go in and out of here. If you're familiar with the ADRMG strat, normally you'd be doing this after, but in Rando you want to do it first, because we also want to do Pyramid Fairy. Or sorry, Pyramid Ledge. So here, Pyramid Fairy, come back out, and then just walk up and around, Pyramid Ledge. Everything is working as it should. The camera is totally normal. So, what did we do? Oops, this is not the save state I want. So I'm going to assume, if you're watching this, you already know about mirror portal displacement. So up until you place the mirror portal, it's just the same as with any other strat for doing this. You clip to Hera, but you keep the screen wrapped. Jump down here. We're now synced with the terrain again. A little trick here that I don't think some people know is you can just hug this wall, this bottom wall right here, and just go left until you get to the end of this texture on the ground. And that's a good spot to put the portal. So with mirror portal displacement in general, this is kind of the point where you have a decision to make, which is how am I actually going to get to Hyrule Castle? And the best way is with an activated flute, but you probably don't have that. So this is the second best way, and it doesn't require any items. It doesn't matter how much health you have. So I highly recommend learning this instead of some of the older strats, which are like go in and out of this entrance and then DMD or do a death warp or something. This is going to be faster than both of those. So you just come over here. Notably, the screen is still wrapped. And now I'm going to save here. So you want to just do a super speed clip through this slope. But if you do it the normal way, it's a little bit trickier. Because once you get down here, you'll notice you're in what looks like glitch jail, but it's actually not, because you can walk down past the screen transition here. Well, it's not actually a screen transition, that's the thing. It's just the edge of the map, I guess. Walk around this sparkly guy and then walk up and around this thing. And just go here. Let me double check. Okay, I do have flippers on. You don't need the flippers for this, so let me just turn them off just to show. Once you're here, you just hold left into a screen transition, which gives you fake flipper, and then you go right. And then you do a reverse swim clip. But actually, before I get into this, I kind of lost my train of thought. There's a different way to do this jump so that you don't get stuck in glitch jail, like this. You can just do this like Kiki skip, the Kiki yeet, rather, which is get super speed, hold down, and then you kind of just mash down right. Then you'll do a bigger jump. And this way, you just kind of like move right and up, and you don't get stuck on the other side of this guy. So it's just like a little bit of a easier way to do this. But anyway, once you're fake flipping over here, just do a reverse swim clip. This is exactly the same as for Pyramid Fairy. You're going to swim over here. Now in ADRMG, we would just dash into the portal right away. But in Rando, you want to fix the camera first. So you can do that either by going into this entrance and coming back out, or you could go into the Uncle entrance and come back out. I'll just show off what that looks like. Now you don't want to drop down the uncle hole because you'll actually houlihan. It would be great if it didn't work that way. So just remember the entrance to uncle is kind of between the bushes here. Go in and out, and then that also fixes the camera. These both fix the camera because they're EG1 entrances. Pyramid Fairy, on the other hand, is EG2, so it will not fix the camera. So anyway, once you have the camera fixed, you just go in the portal, make sure you're facing up. And then you'll be here, and you will have Super Bunny state, so you can open the chests. And then you can just leave. And then because the camera's fixed, you can just walk up and around and do Pyramid Ledge. So this is a really nice route because in OWG, Pyramid Fairy and Pyramid Ledge are in logic with only the mirror and nothing else. So this is a really nice way to get there. But also, because you have to go into an entrance to fix the camera anyway, it's a good excuse to do Uncle and or Hyro Castle on the way. So this is a nice way to combine all those things together. And I guess just for bonus content, I'll just show what happens if you don't fix the camera first. So I think if you're rushing the portal, technically it's fastest to jump out like here, maybe. I'm not a speedrunner. Right, so this would get you to Pyramid Fairy. But even if you've already done Uncle and Hyro Castle, you still want to fix the camera first because now... Oops. I got stuck. Please hold. Because now the camera's all messed up, and... Well, there's no way you're going to get to Pyramid Ledge now. Even if you make it there, the sprite's not going to... It's not going to be there. Right, like I think you got to go like over here. I might be lost. Hold on, we can figure this out. Right. So the item would be right here, but even if you make it there, it's intangible. So better to fix your camera before you go in the mirror portal at all. And if you want and or need to do Hyro Castle and Uncle still, you can just do it then. But either way, you want the camera fixed so that you can get this logical item right here. All right, that's it. Hope people found this helpful.